Hey, thank you, Representative James Lozano. Thanks for coming to our Uncommon Junior Chef program as part of the St. Mary's ACE Charter School program. It's a wonderful experience. So I'm glad you rolled up your sleeves and put on the apron. So tell me what you saw today, what your thoughts on with the kids cooking back there. We went to Japan.
Absolutely. You were asking them questions about population size, geography, geology, and if they were engaged. And when you combine that with making good food that we won't have here anywhere in the
Sure.
they'll never forget this experience.
Sure.
It was beautiful.
Well, I appreciate you saying that because part of the aim of this program is simply to use the vehicle of cooking from all over the world to excite the kids, but it's really teaching them about life skills, how to communicate, how to work in teams, how to work with adults, how to market, communicate, and then enjoy what they're doing by coming together through food and beverage, right? So there's a lot of other stuff to it. I'm glad you recognize that. Now you have a culinary background.
I do.
Right? So tell me about that a little bit, and how that inspires you to kind of think about this.
You know, growing up, when I was in college, I was always eating at a restaurant called Wingstop. I've never worked in a restaurant, but when I went to grad school and the professor told us to do a capstone project, so to pick a subject, and I chose franchising. And I went to pitch him my topic and to start my research, and he said, you need to narrow it down to a franchise. So I literally had the bag at my house, and I looked at the bag and I'm like, I need to do it on Wingstop. Not knowing that one day I would be doing it, just more as an investment. It was a good investment.
Right.
So as part of that project, I went to a Wingstop in San Antonio. The franchisee let me look in a restaurant. I had never, other than ordering food.
Right.
And I fell in love with the whole, the teamwork.
Yeah. Exactly.
And it's a science as well.
Right.
There's so much science. I love seeing happy customers.
Sure.
And so I remember at that time I was supposed to go back. I had a year of law school. I was supposed to go finish law school.
Right.
And I told my dad, I want to do restaurants. I love working with people, serving people. I love that. So fast forward, a year and a half later, my wife and I are training at Wingstop Corporate for a month, working in restaurants in Dallas, night shifts, closing, working double shifts.
Right.
They want to see that you're going to be committed to the brand.
And now you have Empire.
Now I have 4, and hopefully one day in Vigo.
Yeah, very good. Well, look forward to, if you need any help with that, let me know for sure. Is this a program that makes sense to replicate into other school districts across the country?
Absolutely.
So I'm going to be calling your office.
Yes.
To advocate for this program.
Yes. For a long time, education was kind of stuck in this brick and mortar from the 50s education model, and now we're thinking outside the box. We're doing things that are engaging kids, because if we kept that old way with just on the chalkboard or the eraser board, we'd lose a lot. And you could see here it spurs their creativity.
Yes.
They're using their hands, they're using their brain, their sight.
And today we also have 4 parents that were willing to come in to work with the kids. What happens is next week, this entire cafeteria is filled up with all the parents for all of them, and the kids get up here and do a cooking demonstration for 30 minutes based on what they've learned, with me kind of chiming in here and there, and then all the parents get to taste it. So it's an extension of learning in the classroom to family engagement and doing it at home. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you for all the work you're doing in Austin, representing us and pushing forward on the fight to inspire the next generation.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Lozano.